Assalamu alaikum, dear researchers and students, professors. Today I'm here to analyze for you this questionnaire, which is called as SUPQ, Smartphone Use Problems Identification Questionnaire. I strongly recommend this questionnaire to use it in your research, in your papers, and in your projects because it is a very, very reliable, valid questionnaire. It has been widely used in artificial intelligence education, in technological sciences, in technology education, are those researchers which has been related to smartphone use or other gadgets. So after this, we have these authors who developed these questionnaire: Shangsu, Jenna Kostin, Dylan Molinar, Rene Frichel, Helen Larson, Renaud Weirds. This questionnaire has been published in Journal of Behavioral Addictions. So I will go for what is the background. Smartphone usage has increased dramatically worldwide, although smartphones provide many benefits. And this smartphone questionnaire has really been used for so many years in the research, so I strongly recommend to give it a shot. Here is the definition of SUPIQ questionnaire. SUPIQ means Smartphone Use Problems Identification Questionnaire. SUPIQ is the abbreviation of Smartphone Use Problem Identification Questionnaire. Here is again purpose of the study has been given. Here is the scale development process. The development of SUPIQ followed standard psychometric procedures, and I always tell you that psychometric means the process of exploratory factor analysis and the process of confirmatory factor analysis. Combinedly, it is called as psychometric properties. So this questionnaire has been passed through EFA and CFA. Item generation based on literature review, incorporation of DSM-5 and ICD-11 addiction criteria, consultation of existing smartphone addiction scales, pilot testing and statistical evaluation, participants and samples. Two independent samples were used. Sample 1, university students, which is 292, general population, which is 397. Using multiple samples strengthens generalizability and validity. Here is the data analysis strategy. The researcher used several statistical methods such as EFA, CFA, correlation analysis, measurement invariance testing, reliability analysis. Then now we have EFA. EFA and CFA, exploratory factor analysis and confirmatory factor analysis. These two processes is called as psychometric properties of the scale, and these two processes are very, very important and very, very essential and crucial for any kind of scale validity and scale reliability. So EFA has been done, and these were the preconditions of EFA. This is the EFA procedure. So the EFA results were: exploratory factor analysis identified a multi-dimensional structure. When the items of this questionnaire were passed through EFA, it gave a multi-dimensions, it gave a multi-factors. That's why this scale has 7 dimensions or 7 factors or 7 constructs. The final scale consisted of 7 factors. A total of 26 items were retained in the final SUPIQ scale. So these 26 items were loaded on 7 factors or 7 dimensions. Each factor represents a different aspect of problematic smartphone behavior. So now you should understand that SUPIQ had 7 factors and 26 items. The factor 1 is craving. It had 4 items. Factor 2 is coping and it had 4 items. Factor 3 is habitual use, it has 4 items. So factor 4 is social conflicts, it has 4 items. Factor 5 is risky key, it has 3 items. Factor 6 is withdrawal with 3 items. Factor 7 is tolerance with 4 items. Now, when EFA was conducted, then after EFA, CFA, confirmatory factor analysis, is also essential, is also crucial to conduct. So CFA was conducted and CFA confirmed the 7 factors and 26 items. CFA always do the confirmation of the factors and items. These were the model fit indices after CFA. When CFA were conducted, then these model fit indices were observed. These are the CFA results. CFA results is the 7 factor model demonstrated excellent model fit. The items loaded significantly on their respective factors. This confirms the validity of SUPIQ structure. Reliability and validity has been given of the scale. This is the detailed summary of SUPIQ questionnaire. The study successfully developed a reliable and validated instrument for measuring problematic smartphone use. Using rigorous psychometric procedures including EFA and CFA, the researcher identified 7 psychological dimensions associated with smartphone addiction behavior. The SUPIQ scale provides a multidimensional understanding of smartphone related problems and offers a scientifically validated tool for future research in psychology and other social sciences. So, what was the conclusion? The conclusion is that if you want to use this questionnaire, you must note that this is a validated and reliable questionnaire with 7 factors and 26 items. So I strongly recommend to use this questionnaire in your research thesis, in your research papers, or in your research projects. If you are in social sciences field or any other field, if this questionnaire is relevant to you, use it. I strongly recommend it. Thank you so much. I will bring next analysis for you inshallah very soon. Stay connected in the comment box.